everybody, and welcome to the 1985 NBA Slam Dunk Championship. And in the first round, we'll have Clyde Drexler of the Portland Trail Blazers, Darrell Griffith, 6'4" guard of the Utah Jazz, Michael Jordan, the great rookie of the Chicago Bulls, Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, Orlando Woolridge of the Chicago Bulls, and we'll have Terrence Stansbury right here from the Indiana Pacers. Now, to set the rules, John, what do we expect of this?
Well, there are going to be 3 rounds of competition. As you said, the semifinalists have already been established, Dr. J and the champion Larry Nance. Out of the first round of 6 players, there will come 2. So 4 will fall by the wayside, and then the semis, there'll be 4 participants. Out of that will come the finalists. 3 rounds, scoring 5 judges, 1 to 10 you get. Perfect score on a round on each dunk will be 50. Each judge can do 10 points. Can get very close. Players have 24 seconds to take their dunk.
All right, now, have you got a favorite?
Well, I'm going to go with the sentimental guy. I like Dr. J. I think this will be his last year.
All right, and I'm going to take Michael Jordan, a young rookie. All right, we're getting ready to start. And the #1 contestant is Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks. All right, we're picking up the action here. Here's contestant #1, Dominique Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, his second attempt in the first round.
Oh, Rod, a reverse two-handed. I think many people thought that Dominique should have won it last year, and he's going to show us a lot of things today like that.
He has great spring in his legs, really a showman. They call him the human highlight film as we look again.
Creativity, that's one of the very important criteria to do well in the slam dunk today.
Look at that scoreboard.
So Dominique Wilkins sits down and waits for his score.
14-9
As Clyde the Glide Drexler, former member of the Phi Slamma Jamma at the University of Houston, that fraternity, now with the Portland Trail Blazers. Here comes Clyde the Glide.
Clyde, a one-handed reverse at 6'7". He's the ideal height to impress the judges in the slam dunk. And I want to tell you, Rod, you know I'm one of them. I gave him an 8 on that.
As you look again, and you'll see why he got an 8. Reverse slam with a right hand. Another player that has tremendous spring and not that tall. Here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, one of the hot candidates for Rookie of the Year honors as he slams it home.
Michael starts easy. I'm going to give him an 8 on that, too. I know he's capable of a lot more. At 6'6", he can do an awful lot of things midair.
And we look again on the reverse just down the road in the windy city of Chicago. A big favorite here in Indianapolis at the Market Square Arena. A great dunk by the sensational rookie from North Carolina. Here's Darrell Griffith of the Utah Jazz. 6'4" guard, the smallest member of the competitors here in this action.
What a beauty, a reverse two-handed while passing the basket. He stuffs it down backwards. Now, a guy at 6'4" to be able to do this is something else. He did some stuff in the air, as you can see.
That's Dr. Duncanstein of the Utah Jazz, Darrell Griffith. He averaging 22 points a game on the year. So Griffith looks up at his score. And now the local favorite, Terrence Stansbury, a rookie from Temple, 360. How about that one?
Stansbury filling in for Charles Barkley, who couldn't make it due to personal reasons. Stansbury was very nervous before this event.
Boy, look at the fans. They absolutely love this young man. 6'5", we look again. Watch the first 360, squares away and jams it home.
One-handed. Rod, I'm going to give him a 10 on that. That was super.
And the fans love him, as you can see him taking a high five. One more time.
You know what makes this move spectacular? He leaves the ground on 1 foot, not off 2 feet like most people do. 1 foot.
So Terrence Stansbury slamming it home. Here's Orlando Woolridge of the Chicago Bulls, reverse hammer shot.
He is so athletic. Orlando is showing at 6'9" how athletic he can be. And again, that's one of the criteria, and he showed it off there. Backwards, moving in the air. Wow.
Boy, with this guy along with Michael Jordan, they have brought basketball back to Chicago with a bang. Orlando Woolridge.
I'm giving Orlando a 9 on that.
That is the second attempt. He gets a 49. Here's Dominique Wilkins with a reverse slam.
Dominique is unbelievable. Every dunk he seems to execute is done with such power.
Tremendous effort.
Absolutely great player. They call him the human highlight film, and at Atlanta, he has really helped their basketball program. Let's watch again. This is awfully hard to do. When you take your eye off the basket, spin all the way around, leap in the air, and still have that great body control as well as sight on the basket.
Rod, that's a 10 for this judge. Somebody's disagreeing, though.
How about Michael Jordan on this slam?
Michael has that uncanny ability to hang in the air so long.
Michael Jordan.
I think this kid is going to be a future great star, the all-around ability of a Dr. J, a Larry Bird. He's already being compared, and this his first year. Sensational player.
I'm calling that one an 8, Rod. He didn't leave the ground that early, and he did his stuff vertical instead of that. He didn't show us that great takeoff that he has.
Here's Terrence Stansbury. Watch this. Bounce it, catch it, and slam it.
Boy, this guy's doing some job. He was nervous, as I mentioned, before the competition began, but he doesn't look it. He looks like he's right into it.
I'll tell you again, too, there was 17,000 plus here, a sellout market arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now, this is creative. Now, I'm calling this one an 8, Rod. You know why? Because he hits the rim on the way down, and the perfect slam, with the perfect slam, you don't have that rim contact.
So he gets a 34, and he certainly doesn't like that. Right, you could take another look as he comes in. When he comes down, he does hit the rim, and that, of course, counts against him.
Rod, you know, on that move, I have a feeling, based on that score that Stansbury got, I don't understand it. It looks like we're going to have to talk to the judges and see if there's a mistake with the computer on this.
We're back at Market Square Arena with the second round of the slam dunk competition. Ron Hundley along with John Andrews. And John, there was a problem and we worked it out.
Rod, there was a computer malfunction, and we're going to have a sudden dunk now with Stansbury and Michael Jordan to see who goes into the next round.
All right, here's Michael Jordan of the Chicago Bulls, 6'6" rookie, slam, beautiful.
Out of sight.
Well, he put that ball, he locked it in his wrist, went in, and then from the side dunked it home and then winked up into the crowd.
Rod, I'm going to give him a 10 on that. That was creative, and the man certainly showed his athleticism and style.
The score for Michael Jordan.
Look at this wrap around, reach back, and slam it home. So now that's going to put some pressure on Terrence Stansbury. He's looking down court, and there's a reason. Look at these kids down here. They're his coaches. They're going to tell him what to do.
His consultants.
Come on, give him the backhand.
They want to see a reverse.
A second dunk off.
Terrence Stansbury, fine rookie. Out of tempo. There he comes, 6'5".
Oh, man, he got the reverse. Rod, as a judge, I got to call that one a 10.
Well, you can give him a 10, but I don't think all the judges did. And again, it looks like we got a malfunction on the computer. As you look again at this dunk, I thought in my mind that Jordan's dunk was a little better.
Well, I'll tell you, they were both very close, Rod, and I think the scoring indicated was not correct. The judges are going to confer on this now. It looks like Stansbury is the winner. Jordan graciously accepts defeat. But the judges are going to talk this one over, and it's going to be decided now that Jordan and Stansbury are going to go into the semifinal round. So we'll have 5 competitors in the semifinals.
That was the only thing and the right thing to do. So 5 people will move into the next round. And so we'll start that round once again with Dominic Wilkins, the hammer with the right hand.
Boy, that's a 10 to me. I may be too generous today, but that was a super move. Power, soaring in the air, a one-handed windmill.
Tell you one thing, this guy is going after this thing like he really wants to win it. And look at that hammer throw with the right hand. He has confidence. He has super concentration. You can see it on his face.
Right, he remembers Denver last year. Well, 2 people didn't think he was perfect, but I did.
Here's a perfect man, the old doctor, Julius serving.
2 basketballs. Woo!
Take that, righty and a lefty.
That's creativity.
He does it with so much ease that sometimes his score is low. I really believe that. He makes this look simple. This is hard to do.
Well, he does make it look a little too simple. I'm calling that a 9, Rod.
All right. The doctor. He gets a 43. Julius serving. Now back to Terrence Stansbury of the Indiana Pacers once again. Here comes the rookie, everybody's favorite.
Oh!
That's a nice one. He put that ball out in front of him, John, let it go, and then caught it, brought it back down, back up, and slammed it with both hands. And they love it here in Indiana.
And he hung in the air.
Watch this in slow motion. He flips it up. What I like about this, he brought it down, back up, and now slam.
What legs Stansbury has.
A total of 49 points. Set to begin with Larry Nance.
Now Larry Nance, last year's champion. Looking for the $12,000 first prize. Off the glass, he slams it home.
Power dunk by Larry Nance. He's 6'10", That looks pretty easy for Larry Nance.
Larry Nance from
In Phoenix, Arizona, they call him Leapin' Larry, and you can see why. He does it with all the grace and agility. Watch this. Wham! Tremendous power, great spring.
I'm calling that an 8, Rod.
Points for Larry Nance, the defending champion.
He doesn't seem to be too disturbed by it. Last year's champion.
Larry said the slam dunk contest made him famous last year. Now everybody wants him to slam all the time.
Now we look at Michael Jordan reverse. Now he misses his first attempt, but it does not count.
No, you get 2 chances. If you get a total of 5, actually, if you miss 2. So that is not going to cost him anything. That's the improvement this year in the slam dunk contest. Misses don't hurt.
It makes the players be more creative, and it will not count against Michael Jordan. So he's going to attempt the same.
Hold that ball. Look at him hold that ball.
Same play, John. Watch this. Right hand. Bam!
Beautiful move by Michael Jordan. A one-handed reverse. I'm calling that a 9, just like that young man.
They got all the fans
Hey,
here.
we agree.
Loving this slam dunk competition. This is the second year here in the NBA. Look again. 6'6" Michael Jordan from North Carolina.
With our first competitor, Dominique Wilkins.
So Michael looks up and checks a 45 on the scoreboard.
Well, the judges agreed. 5 judges.
Dominique Wilkins with a sidewinder. Flying down the middle, turned his body and just really slammed it through with both hands.
Dominique is having no letdowns today, you know?
Let's welcome back the
You can look at his face, you can see the concentration. That is awfully hard to do. The body going sideways and reach over the head and slam it back. Another look. Beautiful camera shot there, up high, and he slams it home.
Almost perfection. 50 is the top score.
There's the doctor, Julius Erving with a hammer. Now he misses the first attempt here, but the doctor again will get another try.
That cost him the championship last year in Denver with Larry Nance.
So you watch him go way back. He'll go about 3/4 length of the court. He knows how to excite a crowd, to build the excitement. And then he'll just take off and fly. Maybe this trip, who knows? Maybe he'll get it to go down.
Slow motion coverage today, Rod, provided by Nisos Video.
All right, the doctor's ready. This time, no bounce. Watch him take off. Take that right in your face.
That's his best stuff. Julius Erving.
A great move.
The ambassador of goodwill in the NBA. Perhaps the best in that category. He has certainly been just super for the NBA. Great move. Julius Erving. What spring.
Well, Julius didn't take off quite from the foul line, but that was a beauty.
They love him here in Indiana.
Looks like 5 9s for Julius on that.
And now, it is second attempt. Terrence Stansberry, who had a 48. He's kind of loosening up a little bit. Now here comes his fan club. He's got 5 coaches. They all want him to do something different.
Those are his low-paid consultants.
All right, he's ready. Stansberry. Oh, and he misses. Now here, I think, John, this is pressure. He's missed the first. We're getting down close to where it really counts. I wonder if it'll bother.
Got to shake him up a little bit, shakes up the confidence. But when he walked out in the court here today, the fans went wild.
You know, when you look at this, you got the man with the ball and 17,000 plus fans. Nobody out there but just you and that basketball. And now you, after missing one, a lot of pressure.
Let's see how this affects his creativity. I say it was affected.
I do too. I think you're right. It's pretty good, but there you go. You can see by his fan club, they're not that excited.
No, that was his most conservative. In fact, the most conservative dunk of the day. I'm calling that one a 7, Rod.
So perhaps he was a little bit intimidated after missing the first.
He wanted it to go in for sure.
I wish I could do that.
Me too.
I'd take a conservative dunk like that. So he gets a 39. Michael Jordan by the Chicago Bulls. In the first round, he went out there with warm-ups on. Look at this. Now he's putting down
tape on the foul line.
That's for the old takeoff.
That's what, yeah, he wants to indicate where he's going to take off on this dunk.
See, the referees, Norm Drucker and Earl Strom, are officiating this action. That is also more or less to intimidate them. Say, look, I'm putting this down.
Right.
Watch this tape. This is where I'm going to lead from.
He wants us judges to see that too.
Almost the length of the court he's going to go from. Here comes Michael Jordan. Fly. Slam it. They love it. So there's Michael Jordan.
And his foot was honest to that tape. That's a 10 to me.
The enthusiasm.
I'm not a judge, but I'm going to give him 10.
Michael Jordan. A 50-point.
Watch again. Take it to him, Michael.
Oh, soaring, leaping, one-handed. Loves it.
Okay,
Hey,
now, ladies and
perfect.
gentlemen, that completes our semifinal.
We move to the championship. The final two, Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins. Out here is Michael Jordan with a slam, not one of his best of the day.
No, Dominique won the coin flip, and he wanted Jordan to go first. I'm going to give Michael a 9 on that.
Obviously, he wanted him to go first because if he did something spectacular, that he would have to reach deep into his bag of tricks and come out with something.
And you know he's got a deep bag, Rod, right?
He sure does. Michael Jordan, he's in the finals. I know one thing, he's assured of being back next year. The winner and the runner-up are automatically invited to the...
Moses Malone's sitting there checking out the action on the left.
See Moses tomorrow. He's going to be here for the regular 35th annual NBA All-Star game. Dominic, backhand,
boy.
two-hand.
Judges base their scoring on athletic ability, creativity, and style, and we saw it there.
Dominic Wilkins. He has been the crowd favorite right past about halfway, as you can see why. Beautiful coordination, reverse slam dunk with both hands.
Rod, both these players are competing for big bucks now. The winner, $12,000. The runner-up, $7,000.
Michael Jordan with a reverse. Now, he was down 4 points going into that dunk. Then Dominic Wilkins, you must remember, will go last. Out here, he gets set for his second attempt after you look at this replay of Michael Jordan. Reverse, face up, and slam it down.
He hits the rim on that stuff. I'm calling that one a 9, Rod.
Well, they give him a score of 44 for Michael Jordan. Now, Dominic Wilkins, the Atlanta Hawks. Highlight film himself.
See, he's talking to Isaiah Thomas there on the right. Isaiah, a self-appointed advisor.
Look at this. He slams it off the glass, goes up, catches, returns his back, and then slams it home.
Boy, that was creative. Over the head slam. I'm calling that one a 10 for Wilkins.
We'll take another look. Up high off the glass. This from a different angle, and watch this reverse.
Oh, what timing.
Absolutely fantastic. Now the midget camera from up top gives you an outstanding view. Look at this dunk. Power.
Artistry, huh? Boy, that guy really can do it.
You think he isn't confident? Look at this. I've got him. Michael Jordan now in a little bit of trouble.
This is the last one for Michael Jordan. He feels the pressure. He's going to take his time, Rod.
I don't know what he can do to overcome the lead. He's down now, and he's going to really have to do something. Plus, you've got to remember, Dominic gets another shot right behind him. Here he goes.
Oh, spectacular.
That was a great one. I love it when they lock that ball in the wrist, bring it down to belt height, and then come back up to the sidewinder and slam it in.
He actually passed the basket before he let it go down.
So another look. Never touching it with the left hand, all the way across, reverse it with the right hand.
A reverse cradle by Michael Jordan. That's a beauty. That's a 10 to me.
Here's a third look, a third angle.
Oh.
Same result. All right. He gets a score of 49, one away from perfect on that dunk.
Somebody didn't agree that it was perfect, but now Dominique with the last one.
He only needs about, I think, a 40 to win this. Here he goes. I think that'll do it.
Creative, what an athlete, and plenty of style for Dominique Wilkins. That's a 10 to me.
I'm very confident he has won it. Dominic Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, who was in the competition a year ago. Watch this, his final dunk. And he hammers it home.
You got to see it on that replay to really appreciate what these guys do.
So Dominic Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks, the new 1985 Slam Dunk champion.
Remember, the next NBA telecast on Superstation WTBS is Thursday night at 8:05 Eastern Time, when the Houston Rockets take on the New York Knicks from Madison Square Garden.
So Dominic, the very happy young man, will go to center court now and pick up the PA announcer, Chet Kopic, for the presentation.
We would also like to welcome the Commissioner of the National Basketball Association, David J. Stern, here in the city of Indianapolis, and our champion, Dominic Wilkins. Mr. Bill Schmidt from Gatorade joins us. Mr. Schmidt, I know that you have a special presentation to make to our brand new 1985 champion.
Dominic Wilkins, an excellent effort, a tremendous series. Thank you.
In addition to the trophy, of course, Dominic will receive $12,000. Dominic, congratulations. Your thoughts?
Thank you. I was going against some really great dunkers, and guys that didn't make it really was out there pushing me to win and do different type of dunks. So I really give a lot of thanks to them.
Congratulations on a magnificent effort. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause for our slam dunk champion, the Gatorade Slam Dunk King, Dominic Wilkins from the Atlanta Hawks.
So Dominic Wilkins wins $12,000 and gets a beautiful trophy to take home, symbolic of being the 1985 Slam Dunk champion. David Stern, the commissioner of the NBA, very happy. A sellout crowd here. His owner, Ted Turner of the Atlanta Hawks, who also owns Turner Television and half of America. He's very happy and very proud of Dominic Wilkins of the Atlanta Hawks. As he signals to Dominic, you're number one. Dominic Wilkins, of course, will be back next year to defend his title in the 1986 Slam Dunk competition. So Rick Barry and Bill Russell will be standing by, and they'll talk to Dominic Wilkins.
Well, a very exciting competition in the Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship, and I don't know about you, Bill, but I'm jealous of these guys. First of all, why don't you talk to the runner-up, Michael Jordan?
Well, you know what I really liked about that, Michael, was that you go to the last competition and you're down and you come up with a 49. That shows me something. I love it.
Well, I think the whole thing is fun. You know, just for me to participate, I think that was, you know, a good thing for me, and I really enjoyed it. Although my fellow North Carolinian over here won, I'm happy that it stayed in North Carolina.
All right, thanks a lot, Michael, and I don't want to wish you good luck because it's better to be good than lucky.
Terrific effort. And, of course, our champion, Dominic Wilkins. Dominic, we talked last year. I really felt that you deserved to be in the finals last year, and you finally made it. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great. Last year, I feel like I should have been in the finals, but I was just having a lot of fun. This year, I wanted to come out strong from start to finish, and I had guys on the side who really was telling me different things to do, and hey, I was going out for everything I knew.
Well, you were really getting up high. Why did you decide to go second in the finals?
Well, I just want to see what Michael would do, and if he would get a great score, I was going to try to do something that really could top his score and get the crowd really enthused.